Welcome to Uncut. It has come to that time of the year where we pick our Uncut Premier League team of the season. But this time, we're mixing it up a bit. We've got Team Alex and we have Team Els. I'm joined by Ish and Fogden.
And for us, we've got Ben and MK, and we're going to be picking our FIFA 23 team of the season for the Premier League, and we're feeling pretty confident, aren't we?
Very confident, my friend.
We're going to be picking a 4-3-3 formation, starting with goalkeepers. So the nominees are Alisson, Kepa, Leno, Pope and Ramsdale.
MK, one that stands out for you already?
I'll tell you straight, Aaron Ramsdale. He has played every minute this season. I think he's one of the only goalkeepers there that's played every minute this season. 12 clean sheets. I just think he's one person that we definitely need to consider in this. But I want to hear what you man are saying as well.
I think everyone's going to be saying Ramsdale. The only person I think maybe like Nick Pope, but realistically, pretty sure everyone's going to be saying Ramsdale.
Also as well, though, there's no David De Gea here, or Edison.
Maybe? Edison's a bit of a joke, like that. He should be there.
It's a difficult one between Aaron Ramsdale and Nick Pope.
I think Pope, to be honest, I had a great shoot with him, so I'm going to put that in there.
I respect that, but I'm still sticking with Ramsdale for our team. That's what I'm saying, team, but what do you think?
You were leaning towards Pope, which I think that's a valid shout. Obviously Newcastle
12 clean sheets.
Yeah, been flying this season as well.
I respect
2 saving them ups.
But I don't put him over Ramsdale. In my opinion, I respect him.
On FIFA, Pope, a little bit taller, can get to those shots in the top corner.
What's wrong with being small? Hold on a minute.
I'm not saying anything wrong with being small.
I just feel like that was a bit... Hold on.
I'm just saying Pope's taller. He's got more chance of saving those finishes.
It doesn't matter.
No?
You continue the conversation without me.
Pope, very honourable shout.
All right.
I'm going with Ramsdale, though.
I'm going with Ramsdale.
Yeah?
So we can agree?
Yeah.
It's difficult with the season Arsenal are having when they're going for a Premier League title, 12 clean sheets, but 56 saves inside the box. Oof. That's unbelievable. I think if Arsenal go on to win the league, it's got to be Aaron Ramsdale. We're going to have to agree on the first one.
I think I'd have to agree with that too.
Yeah.
We just got a bunch of copycats in this room. Hold on a minute.
Ramsdale for goalkeeper.
It's time for the defenders. The Team of the Year nominees are Sven Botman, Gabriel, Lisandro Martinez, Ben Mee, Christian Romero, Ruben Diaz, William Saliba, Luke Shaw, Thiago Silva, Kieran Trippier, and Alexander Zinchenko. Some absolutely fantastic players. Team Els, over to you.
Yeah, I think we should start with fullbacks, and one player that deserves a mention straight away is Alexander Zinchenko. He's absolutely run the fullback position, but it's not just that. He can slide into midfield. He even started in midfield against Liverpool recently and controlled the whole tempo.
I'm going to say Zinchenko definitely on one side, but who are we going to go for the other side? Els, can you read the stats for Trippier, please?
So 2 Team of the Week upgrades,
Yeah.
1 goal, 6 assists, joint most assists of all defenders in the league.
Disgrace.
We have 19 goals conceded in 29 games, 3 clearances off the line, joint second in the league, and 19 big chances created.
I think with big chances created, he's only behind Bruno and De Bruyne, and he's a right back.
That's ridiculous.
And at 32, he's captained the Geordies to potentially a top 4 finish. That's astonishing. I think we've got to nail down that pick.
100%. And I know they're going to pick him, so I want him first.
Could you imagine, I know Alex will like me for saying this, but imagine the upgrade on his pace. I think he needs a team of the season. It'll be very well-rounded, crosses will be incredible, but also the dribbling and pace, I hope they boost those stats.
He's a free kick specialist too, let's not forget.
He's got it all. Do you want to go through the centre-back options?
We've got Ruben Diaz.
We've got to give him a mention.
We have to mention because he was out after the World Cup. When he's come back, the way City are playing, he's just like a solid point in that defensive.
Of course, both of them are made the nominees, Saliba and Gabriel. If we were to pick one of the two...
Gabriel.
It's got to be Gabriel. Why would you say so?
Arteta hasn't dropped him.
Not
whole
1
season.
minute. Not 1 minute. He's played the
season.
same minutes as Ramsdale. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I think that's got to be... Should we agree on one of our centre-back picks?
I'd say Gabriel for sure.
And for the other side...
What are you thinking?
I think we've got to get a bit of Manchester United in there. They've had a very good season, especially in the second half. How about Lisandro Martinez?
The whole theory about short players can't play centre-back, he's just demolished that.
Destroyed
Why'd
that.
you look at me as he said that, Ish? What is the problem with this team?
But on a serious note, some of the last-ditch tackles that guy's come from flying in. And,
Yeah, it's
you know,
crazy.
some people have got a bit tired after the World Cup. He went and won it, came back to the Prem, and he's helped them potentially finish in the Champions League. They're still in Europe as well. I think that's our centre-backs, isn't it? That's brilliant, isn't it? We've got Gabriel, we've got Lisandro.
There's some names that weren't mentioned there. Sven Botman, been fantastic this season as well. Ben Mee.
Let me chat about Ben Mee, because I like Ben Mee. I read that he's had 40 interceptions this season, and that's more than any other nominee here.
FIFA terms, Ben Mee, is that what we want in our team?
You tell me, you're the FIFA man.
Possibly. There is Christian Romero, and we know how good he's been. World Cup winner as well. He's got that aggression on FIFA. He slides into the tackles. It's a possibility. Luke Shaw, we saw about Lisandro Martinez. Can he go in maybe over Zinchenko at left back?
To be honest, I think you've kind of nailed it on, to be honest. I want to go.
I
like your defense.
You should be sitting proud and take Ruben Diaz.
Listen,
Yeah, the only thing is, I would say, if it was up to me and I had the choice, I would take Diaz over Martinez.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's better.
Hang on. Do you not think, as a City fan,
do his
maybe
homework.
John Stones, over, if he was nominated, he's not
He
even
should've
in
been
this nominee.
nominated. To be fair, Nathan Ake as well has been amazing. But also, wait, one thing I was going to say with you, would you take Gabriel, because they were saying Gabriel nailed on, over Saliba?
It's a hard one. However, do you know something that makes Gabriel stand out? He scored 3 goals this season. So not only is he defending, he's also scoring goals.
We've not mentioned one man here,
Chat to me.
who is probably the most experienced man in the Premier League, at the age that he's at as well, Thiago Silva.
Silva.
Yeah, but
It's probably maybe going to be his last year at getting a team in the season.
amazing player, but like Chelsea have not done well this year.
All right, if I'm looking in some players, I don't care who they pick. If I'm looking in one player, I think Trippier, first of all.
Yeah,
19 big chances
100%.
created, I like that. And I read that he had 3 goal line clearances, and that could be the difference between a win and a loss in a match. So
No, I'm in on
You with
that.
Trips,
we're
all
locked
right?
in on that.
Who
What
else are
about-
you saying?
What about the opposite fullback position? You want Zinchenko?
Yeah, I wanted Zinchenko.
So here's
as
my
well.
theory. Zinchenko has a foot birthday item on FIFA, which is absolutely quality.
It's already amazing.
It's
yeah,
already amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, the team of the season will be better. Why don't we put Lisandro Martinez at left back? We know he plays centre back real life, but on FIFA,
Just to switch it up, bro.
he's got that aggression. The height is perfect for fullback.
Who would you say are Gabriel and Saliba? Who are we picking?
I'm going Saliba.
You know what? Just because they said Gabriel, I said we go Saliba. Let's make it a bit different. Because you know what? I'm still happy with my Saliba. So let's put Saliba in there. We've got a Trippier. Other 2. Who are we saying?
Martinez for me, at left back.
Martinez?
I do want Martinez as well.
Do you want Martinez as well?
I'm not really, but I'm kind of outnumbered.
So if you're not saying Martinez though, then who are you saying? Who's going to replace him? Diaz.
Said it earlier.
The back line at the minute is Trippier, Saliba.
Yeah.
We're going Martinez at left back, and we've got one centre back to fill.
How about we have Martinez and Diaz?
We could have Martinez. Yeah, we could have Martinez and.
Saliba, Trippier, Martinez, and Diaz.
Yeah.
Just know that Romero for me.
Okay, yeah.
Romero deserves a shout.
He does deserve a shout.
I think we got
Romero's
it
there,
bang
but-
on.
Yeah.
I think we got it bang on. That's why they're quaking, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments who's got the better one so far. I'm backing us. I'm backing us all day.
Well, it's time to get into midfield. So the midfielders that have been nominated are Bentancur, Guimaraes, Casemiro, De Bruyne, Højbjerg, McAllister, Maddison, March, Mitoma, Odegaard, Plenya, and Rodri. So a massive selection. I'm going to hand it over to you guys.
I think the options just make this one so difficult. Where are you
Well,
starting?
the first answer is very easy. If Kevin De Bruyne isn't in the team, this thing is
You
a
see,
joke.
I don't think he's worthy of it.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
pulling your leg, I'm pulling your
Let me
leg.
tell you about my boy.
I'm joking.
Okay.
27 big chances created, most in the league, yeah? 14 assists, most in the league. He has to be in there. But
Just keep it going.
How many
man.
times-
This
I
is
know
nice
he's,
to hear,
he's
bro.
there. He has to be there. However, Odegaard, because we're speaking about goals now. Now, of all the nominees, 10 goals this season.
Odegaard, player of the month, 2
Player
team
of
of the
the
week
month in December,
items.
yes.
5-star skill moves, Kevin
Yes.
De Bruyne, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot.
I don't think it's like a debate between those two. I think it's those two are in.
Plenty of other good midfielders
Chat
we
to me.
have to pick from. Rodri,
This is for the 3rd position, I think.
okay. You want a little holding midfielder here, or we're just going to
Well,
attack?
this was like one of the debates I was having. You know, Rodri, Casemiro. Hey, you're a stats man. I'm not a stats man.
I hear
I
you.
go off like what I see, right?
So tell me what you see, man.
When I see Casemiro play for United, United fans rave about him all the time. So like I have no issue with Casemiro taking that 3rd spot.
Let me fight that though. However, Bruno Guimaraes, we've seen how good Newcastle have been
Yeah.
this season. I feel like that's one of the teams in the league that surprised everyone. And he's been one of the key players this season to their success this season. I feel like Guimaraes definitely has a fight in this. I hear Casemiro though, so it is a hard one. However, I do feel like Guimaraes has a say in this.
McAllister?
Hold on.
Obviously, everyone's raving about him since the World Cup. Was he doing it before the World Cup? At that point, if we're going season, I think Casemiro. Also, I want to shout out Mitoma as well. I love him.
Good
He's
shout.
a baller.
Put it this way. Locked in, Odegaard, De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Who you man saying for the 3rd one? I'm happy to listen to you. Like, I trust my teammates.
Rodri, Casemiro. I think the amount United fans go on about him, you know what? Casemiro can go in there as
Casemiro
well. We've
is
got
in
De
there.
Bruyne, like, it makes sense.
Yeah, he's had those 2 Team of the Weeks as well. I think Casemiro will do it. So that's our midfield 3 set, done and dusted. We happy with that?
Solid.
Innit?
Yeah.
Looking pretty strong.
Let's
They look
see
a
what
bit
you got.
scared.
Derby over there.
You look okay.
You've picked 2 key players there. We'll start with De Bruyne because we're going to have to have him in there as well. He's got 14 assists more than anybody else. More big chances created.
Picks himself, to be honest.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
He's
picks
even won them
himself.
2 penalties this year. In their title charge, he's a big part behind Haaland, helped him create a lot this season. So I think he's bang on. He's got to be in our midfield too, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
I agree. One thing about Casemiro, you're going to have a player in your team that gets sent off consistently.
Yeah, he's not even played that many games. Look, he's let them down more than played.
Team of the season.
And he's made it in your team.
That's
of the
got
season. Live chat watching this on Premiere, the comments watching it after.
Sounds like a Liverpool
Shocking.
fan.
Casemiro. He's been
Shocking.
red carded too much.
I like him, but you can't have someone in your team of the season
Alex
who gets
Ryan.
red
Yeah.
carded
Yeah.
all the time.
Hang on, we're talking FIFA here. Everyone at home is sat there playing foot champs, sweaty. If you're in the 88th minute, 3-2 lead. That's why we went for
Okay,
that. There's no
anyway,
disrespect to
they've
that.
made them.
Alison, everybody be quiet.
So we need to make our 3.
Yeah.
So we have De Bruyne.
Solly March, does he get a mention?
He deserves a mention,
Does
same with
deserve a
Matoma. Them 2 have just been
mention.
I think
incredible.
Matoma's a secret weapon for Brighton, to be
Take him,
honest.
take him, take him.
I half feel like we should put a Brighton player in there. They've played so well this season.
So is it
And we have
Matoma or
2
McAllister?
yeah.
It has to be
2
McAllister,
players.
World Cup winner, but not just
Yeah.
that. 8 goals this season. He's taken 5 pens. He's not missed one.
Yeah.
And he's got an assist as well. 9 contributions from midfield to help Brighton potentially go on a European tour. I think, yeah, we've got to have a Brighton player. Should we go McAllister?
I'm saying McAllister.
Should we
I
double
think
up?
I'm
Go
saying-
different.
Yeah.
McAllister and Bruno Guimaraes.
And not Odegaard though.
Not Odegaard because they went for him.
Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with that.
We're
Guimaraes-
gonna
mix it up. Let's
For
mix it
everyone in
up.
the chat, we're doing this because they've taken him out of respect for our opponents.
Does Palhinha get a mention? He's got the most amount of
Yeah.
tackles in the Premier League.
Incredible. And for Fulham this season, how they've improved. They just got promoted. Bargain, maybe bargain in the season, to come in and have an instant impact and win the ball as much as he has. It's part of the reason Fulham have done so well. So it's a great mention.
And on FIFA
Yeah.
as well, he's tall, he holds that
Yeah.
midfield down. So if you're thinking FIFA terms,
So we have our 3 locked in. Guimaraes, De Bruyne, McAllister. Happy?
Happy.
Very happy with that. Let's go with it.
They don't look happy.
I think ours is better.
Yeah, I do think so
Definitely.
too.
Kevin De Bruyne, Odegaard, Casemiro.
Let us know in the comments who you think's doing better.
We have Almiron, Gabriel Martinelli, Grealish, Erling Haaland, Kai Havertz, Harry Kane, Riyad Mahrez, Darwin Núñez, Marcus Rashford, Saka, Mohamed Salah, and Ollie Watkins. Now, it's 3 players we've got to pick. Over to you.
All right, let's start with Haaland.
Should we start with Haaland?
Let's start
Should we
with
get out of the
Haaland.
way?
Let's start with Haaland.
The first for XG, the first for goals, the first for everything.
30 goals, 5 assists.
He's breaking the record,
You
isn't
don't
he?
need to convince anyone.
Nobody
right?
yet.
It's true.
We all
Haaland,
know.
I just feel for anyone that doubted him when he came from Borussia Dortmund. You know what I'm saying? Because he absolutely broke the league. And I'm excited to see how much he can do with City. Still, the title race is up for grabs, but he's consistently scored goals. The striker pick is done. The problem is, we're now left with 2 options with loads of great nominees.
Let's just focus on Marcus Rashford because
Okay.
what a season he's
15 goals, 4 assists, I believe.
That's correct. But to think where he was a year ago and the way he's improved, he's got his head down, he's confident, and he's the main man under Ten Hag. And with them being in a big top 4 push, it's always him scoring those clinical goals. And when Casemiro's suspended and he's in their team somehow, he's the one turning up with the goals to help them get 3 points and breaking through the line. So
And he's just lifted the team, in my opinion. He's just fully just lifted United.
he saves them, doesn't he?
And I think he deserves to be in that team.
Okay, you know what? Left wing, let's slide him in there. Can I mention one more thing about Rashford as well?
Go on.
His last in form is 88 rated.
Ridiculous.
So could you imagine his team of the season? Think about that. If anyone Liverpool-wise deserves a mention, it has to be Mo Salah.
That's what I was going to say, but I feel like in previous seasons probably would have
See,
been
as a
solid
Liverpool
pick.
fan, I would
Yeah.
love to pick him, but I just feel like we haven't done enough as a season for him to be in that team. Even though he's not done too bad, but comparing it to his previous seasons, it's just not good enough.
I'm going to pick Bukayo Saka personally for that right wing spot.
1 Team of the Week and 1 Player of the Month upgrade. Team of the Year honourable mention. Player of the Month for March, 12 goals and 10 assists. No player has double digits for both, which is incredible.
There you go.
Most prolific season in the Premier League career so far. And 7th highest scorer in the league and 2nd highest assister.
And I think it's in the big moments when you rely on him, where it's been a cagey game, they need 3 points to keep up the title race, and you can trust in his confidence. He's consistent. And I think if they go on to win the title, he's had one of the most special seasons ever. I think we've got to lock in Saka here.
I think so too. I don't know what it is about Saka, but watching him is special. Like, he glides on the ball, and I want to see him in my team.
And he's academy boy as well. We've seen how he's grown up and developed it. It's a beautiful story. So what are we saying? So we're saying Saka, Rashford, Haaland. You're screwed.
That's what you think.
Fair enough.
We've got a task on our hands here.
For me, like, I actually think it was as simple as this. Haaland is dead set. First on the, I think everyone's agreed.
Agreed.
Like, he's
So
not
we're
being
letting you
touched there.
have Haaland. So you're copying us
You're
already.
not letting us have
copying us
nothing.
already, but it's fine. Carry on.
We would be deluded not to take
Yeah,
Haaland.
we're
There's
not
no way
picking
we're not
Haaland.
taking Haaland.
Yeah.
And then out of the 2 other spots, I think it's down to 3 players: Saka, Harry Kane, and Rashford. As they've said, because the other people, you've got ballers there. Almiron. You love Almiron,
I
don't
do
you?
love Almiron. I'm hearing player of the month, goal of the month, and I think he scored 11 goals this season, which is more goals than all of his seasons combined before.
Can we
Do you
just run that
understand?
Almiron clip, that chip against Fulham?
Oh, Max, can play the clip.
It needs to be found because that was a joke. But surely he doesn't make it to your 11.
Yeah, I do
about to
think
find
there's
out.
levels here. And like,
Martinelli as well.
top goal scorer for Arsenal.
Yeah?
Goal scorer.
Absolute
Just going to
baller.
leave him out? Like, yeah, no.
That's a nice.
But if it came down to the choice of Martinelli or Saka, I
picking Saka?
think most Arsenal fans would
can I
take
say
Saka,
something?
right?
Some players may not want Haaland.
Ooh, the weak foot. Talk about it.
If you like to play over the top through balls, maybe hit on the counter, some crosses, yes, he'll suit your team.
You're confused. We ain't doing that. Haaland is staying in our
you gonna
team.
dribble
Wait,
with
but
him?
MK, if you want Saka, drop Haaland.
Are you going to dribble with him?
Els,
on
you're not
FIFA?
on my team, Els. You can't
I'm
do
just
what I'm
trying- I'm
doing.
just saying, make it
Leave me
interesting.
alone, Els. I want Haaland and
with
Saka.
me and you play FIFA.
Yeah.
Would you put Haaland in your team against me?
No.
If we're talking FIFA-wise, this is what we want in our team, right?
So I have to just stop this. Like,
You lot are going to
I'm
get
not having
roasted in the
that.
comments.
I'm saying we have Haaland as well.
Let's
but I'm
be
just
smart.
throwing it out there.
Cool. We can agree as a team. Haaland is in our team. Correct?
Well, yeah, correct. And if they're not taking Harry Kane, I think we have to take Harry
All
Kane.
right, cool.
But
So-
there is options as well.
Yes.
We have Mahrez, Jack Grealish,
Ooh, Mahrez.
and I will say, I'm a West Brom fan, but Ollie Watkins, Aston Villa, they have been very good. He's got into double digits again,
know what?
3 seasons in a row.
I'm happy to miss out on Rashford since they took him. And if we're doing that, I thought to replace him with Saka. We might as well. It's upsetting, but we might as well just do it. We might as well just have Saka.
Do you know what's
Haaland.
upsetting?
What is?
You not making this interesting.
I feel like
Two players.
I feel like Els is a
Alright,
bit scared that a team's going to lose here. I don't know about you
I'm
guys,
not.
but
We'll change it
I'm
then.
pretty
Right,
sure we're
that's
gonna
fine,
win.
That's fine.
I'm
change it.
very
Alex,
happy
don't get
for the
stuck
chat
in,
to
bro.
decide here because we made a
Yes.
great forward options and these guys have just
Okay, no,
decided
we'll
to
make
copy
it
us.
fair.
Just remember
right?
that.
Harry
We
Kane
had
and
our
Haaland.
game plan before this, and we said that's what we wanted our front three. We've
But-
got plan B, plan C, all right? Let's go. We go with Haaland.
Yeah.
We go with Harry Kane, because
Yeah.
you didn't want him. Fine. We'll put Salah in. Everyone that's sitting at home going, yeah, I want to play FIFA, they don't want Salah in the
Yeah,
team.
put Salah
That's
in.
a little bit different.
Put Salah in.
No
That
one's
makes
going to
sense.
sit there and go, oh, they shouldn't have had Salah in.
Technically, Salah's
We want
better
Saka,
than
that's
Saka.
what we're saying, right?
Hey, you're the FIFA
FIFA-wise
guy. I'm with
as
you.
well.
Like,
I know
Can you
Alex was
imagine,
an
guys?
Arsenal fan, but then Saka...
Alex, you've got to remember FIFA-wise as well, Salah, if he gets a team of the season, it's a joke. His high rating original card
It
means
is.
he gets a serious bump.
But at the minute, 5 at the back's really strong on FIFA. Saka can play that wing-back position.
Alex has just had a 90+4 winner. I'm with Alex.
What, with Salah?
Yeah.
Stick him striker in game as well. That would be
I
ruthless.
don't want
Look,
her
if
to win.
we don't want to upset them, so let's go.
I don't care about upsetting them, Alex. I want Saka. But if my teammates override me and say I got to take Salah, I'll take Salah. But I just want you lot to know in the comments I wanted my Saka. But hey, we know that our team's better. Put it in the comment section below. Alex's team has won. However, it's a sad blow, but if we have to do it, we'll take Salah. It's still a very good addition to our team. Salah, Harry Kane, Erling Haaland. What are you lot saying?
That is a ridiculous
What are you
front
saying
three.
for that, man?
You could just stop Salah behind them.
Just
too,
in
and
a
over
little
the top
centre
every
forward.
time.
Come on, man.
Right then, the two teams are on screen right now. And Team Alex, we're feeling pretty confident
Very
about
good.
what
It's
we're
a
seeing.
very
Still
good
happy.
team.
Yeah?
It's a very good
You
team.
don't look happy, MK. Not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
lie.
trying to
I think
firm it. I'm trying to firm it. Leave me alone, Els.
Team Els, I'm happy with our picks.
Very happy.
Yeah, just seeing that team on the screen, it just looks perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like the team of the season. I think we've done brilliant here.
We
Yeah,
have.
I agree.
But please do let us know in the comments who you're picking. Are you picking Team Alex or Team Els? And also, you can head to ea.com right now to place your votes and pick your team of the season. Also, give us a like and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. This has been Uncut, Team of the Season.